So today I'm gonna go and show you how to cover dark circles. I saw a lot of YouTube videos on how to correct dark circles, how to cover them with makeup, and most of the videos were not helpful at all because they didn't even have dark circles. Me, as you can see, I have very bad dark circles. I mean, really bad. You see them? Pretty bad. So anyways, I normally start with my daily moisturizer and then let it dry. And then first I go to my foundation. You can use any kind of foundation that works for you, as long as it's thick enough to cover your dark circles. Today I'm going to use Perfect Faces by Scout. I believe I got it off of eBay. It was a long time ago. But it looks like this. Perfect Faces by Scout. And then if you open it up, that's my press powder. That's what it looks like. If you could tell, it's two different shades. Sorry about the lighting. I'm trying all I can to make it bright enough so you could actually see what I'm doing. So anyways, what I'm going to go and do is I'm going to go and work on one eye so you can kind of see the progress during the whole entire thing. So right now I'm going to go and take the concealer, apply it to my finger, and then apply it everywhere it's dark. So I put my concealer on. You can already tell a huge difference. It looks like I got punched in the eye on the one side, and the other side it looks like I got it pretty much covered. There's a little bit of shadowing, but I already have a little bit of shadowing. I have pretty large eyes, and normally when you have large eyes you have shadowing under your eyes, so that's never gonna go away. But anyways, as you can see, it looks a whole lot better already, and that's just with applying concealer. The problem with people like me that have dark circles is we try to overcorrect them, and that way it looks fake. So I mean, less is more, really. I just use a very little bit. I literally just really quick. It's really easy too. But right now what I'm going to go and do, because it's kind of my concealer is like a really wet concealer, is I'm going to go ahead and take my pressed powder and apply it not to a brush or anything, but a little bit to my finger, and then go over my wet area that I applied the concealer at. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I just applied my pressed powder, so it's pretty much dry now. And right now I'm going to go and start with my eyeshadow. You could do anything you want, obviously, but right now this is what I'm going to use for me. So I'm using, I believe it's new because I've never seen it before. Wet n Wild. Right here. They have their new palettes. And this one is like green, purple, and like a white color, but it's really pretty. I'm trying to see what color it is. I don't know, I must have tore it off or something, but anyways, it's the green and purple one that I'm using. And first you start with the eyelid color, which is the green color, and then this is the crease color, which is the purple, and then the lighter color is the brow color. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, right now, I'm taking my brush. This is by e.l.f. It's $1. Really cheap. And I have the green color on, which is the eyelid color. And I'm just going to go and put it all over my eyelid. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do the second color, which is the crease color, and that's the purple one. But I'm going to go ahead and change my brushes to, I have a little bit of an angle brush right here. Again, it's by e.l.f. It was $1, really cheap. I'm just going to go ahead and put some of the crease color in, which is, like I said, the purple. I'm going to go and start inside out. A lot of people do outside in, but I want more of the darker color towards my crease because I have larger eyes and I want them to seem like they're more pulled together instead of spread out. Okay, so that's what it looks like right now. I don't know if you can see or not because the light's kind of funky, but anyways, that's what it looks like. And now the last one, I'm going to switch back to my first brush, which is the regular blending eye brush by e.l.f. And I'm going to go ahead and do the lightest color, which is the top color on my color palette by Wet n Wild. Take a little bit, start. The trick that I do is when I'm looking straight ahead, right there. I apply right there. And then right after I'm done with that, I just kind of go over the whole thing and then I work my way down. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my eyeliner on. I am using e.l.f. Again, e.l.f. I have a lot of e.l.f. makeup. I like most of them. I shouldn't say all of them. It's waterproof eyeliner pen, and it is color number 7301 Coffee. I think it's spelled different. It's Koofy. But anyways, that's what it looks like. It's a wet one. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just got done with my eyeliner, as you can see. I also just applied mascara. I don't apply mascara to the bottom eyelashes. I have really long eyelashes, and the bottom ones are really long too, so it kind of looks funky when I go and put mascara on my bottom eyelashes. Plus, some mascara gets on it anyways when I put mascara on the top eyelashes. So I line the lid, and it's kind of thick, a little thicker, and I put a little cat eye effect thing going on, just, you know, a little whoop thing right there. So as you can see, I mean, it looks completely different already. I mean, you can see, you know, what side has makeup on it and what side doesn't. But anyways, if you want, you could go and line, you know, the bottom eye, but I didn't right now. Now I'm just going to go ahead and put some blush on. What I use is Neutrogena Healthy Skin, right here. It's a blush and bronzer set, and the color is Posse Glow 20. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I already did one layer really quick, but I decided that I'm going to show you what I do, because there's a blush and a bronzer. I don't use bronzer all over my face. I try not to use a lot of makeup because I already have enough in this area. I don't want it all over the place. But anyways, I do use both colors on my cheek, and I just literally go like that straight across, not much on my brush at all, and I just go like this. You don't want a lot. You don't want to look like, you know, a clown or anything, but just enough to give you a little healthy glow. And that's what it looks like. And this is really fast and easy. You can kind of see my cheekbones a little bit. See, really easy. Last thing I'm going to go ahead and do is put on my lipstick. Today I'm going to go and use CoverGirl. And it's, wow, the number is almost gone. It's this color. I'm sorry. I don't know what the color is because they kind of get ruined really fast. But anyways, you put it on, and then like by the end of the night, like it's really hard to scrub off. Like it stays on good. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that. So that's what this lipstick looks on me. I don't put globs on. I just put enough to give myself a little color. I don't want them to look too big. So this is what it looks like. And then it comes with this, which is just pretty much, I think that it's just like petroleum jelly or something like that, but it's like a moisturizing stick thing. So, and I don't put too much on because I don't want to look like I've been sucking out a greasy pork chop all day. Just enough to give it a little bit of a wet look. So anyways, I'm done. That was quick. So, yeah, you know, this is before, after. I mean, I think that it's a heck of a lot better. See, I mean, which side would you go for, you know? It looks a lot better. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and pause this again, and I'm going to go and come back and show you what it looks like after I get my other half of my face done. Okay, so I just got done with the other eye, so you get to see my after this with the makeup that I just applied. Sorry if there's any kind of shadowing. I did the best that I could do with the light that I had. So this is what it looks like. So if you can't remember, I don't know how to do like the picture-in-picture and stuff like that. If you can't remember what I looked like before, because I kind of talked a lot throughout this video, rewind it, play it again, pause, whatever. And then you say, holy cow, she looks a whole lot better than what she did. So anyways, if you like it, subscribe. If not, sorry. You know, this is just me. If you don't like it, you're going to try something else. I wish you the best of luck, because having dark circles is pretty stressful, especially if you're a girl. So, good luck.